Hello, this is Tim Thompson with ADLD 5335, and this is my leading video. I chose to do the focus group on professional development for this activity. My rationale for choosing this activity was, one, I have a large passion for working with focus groups as well as professional development. So it just seemed to really fit well. Another thing about that was that when I talked to my mentor about this particular activity, she was really interested in this as well because she's a new principal to this particular campus. She's in her first year, so it's real important to her that she finds a gauge, a barometer, if you will, as far as the existing culture and climate of the campus. And then find ways like this that she can get more information on the teachers and what their needs are while she's in the middle of developing relationships with these teachers. It's a very important thing for her right now, and so she got really excited about this particular activity, and so it was kind of a done deal. When I showed her the options and we spoke about it, I knew I was going to be doing the professional development focus group. As far as the participants that will be involved in this group, Mr. Bradley is a 8th grade history teacher, will be participating. He's in his 2nd year of teaching. Also we'll have Mr. Luna, who is a 1st year teacher that teaches 7th grade history. Miss Bridges teaches 6th grade history, and this is her 1st year as well. And then Miss Hatcher, who is also a 1st year teacher and teaches 7th grade history, along with Mr. Harrison, who is a 3rd year teacher teaching 8th grade history. Just so happened to work out that all of my participants are history teachers. So we'll have that angle as well covered. As far as the time of the meeting goes, it's going to be at 3:30 to 4:15, which is when our last period is on our campus, and all the history department has off during that period. So this is when we typically would do PLCs and things like that. And so this is a great time to have this particular focus group. As far as materials go, the only materials that I'll be using for this particular group are chart paper and some markers for the different activities I'll be doing. So there aren't very many materials needed for it. As far as how I will assess the success and effectiveness of the meeting, I plan to utilize all of the resources I get as far as the input from the teachers on the different things and ideas that they have as far as professional development goes and what they are in need of, as well as the survey that I plan to give out at the end of the meeting that will give me some feedback on the meeting itself as far as my time management goes, the effectiveness of my communication to them, the collaboration that we use in the meeting, and other relevant topics that will be on the survey. And so that will give me a lot of really good constructive feedback as well. As far as my agenda goes, for evidence, this is the agenda that I will be using. And in my agenda, it will start with a welcome, just basically thanking the participants for coming and participating in the meeting. Then after that, it has the introduction, where I plan to introduce myself to the participants and then ask them to introduce themselves as well and give a little bit of information about their educational experience. After that, there'll be a discussion, which I plan to conduct in a round-robin format, where I will ask an individual question and then go around the room and have each participant answer that question. I will do that with a series of questions, and when that's completed, then we will have a discussion on those questions if necessary. After that, I plan to do a compare and contrast activity with the Venn diagram, and that's using the chart paper that I spoke of earlier and the markers. The participants will put together a Venn diagram that will compare and contrast the differences between professional development as it exists now at the district level and then also on campus. After that, and some discussion, and they have presented their diagrams, then they will do a T-chart that will list what they feel is inadequate as far as professional development goes and what they feel is adequate as far as professional development, to give a little bit of a gauge, if you will, on professional development as it exists now and what could be done to make it better in the future. I hope you enjoy my video. Thank you.